The Elite is brought to you by Tiako Racing. Reach for the stars with Tiako.
Season after season, a select few carve their names into Thoroughbred Racing's history books, delivering when it matters most. The Elite celebrates these moments, the talent and the triumphs of Thoroughbred Racing's finest.
Savagely, a spectacular Guineas win. Snazzy Tabby and Creek the Mares. Very interesting right on the line. Rail Seeker shut the gate. He's home in the Herbie Dyke Stakes with the greatest ride you've ever seen. Damas Rose won it.
Anticipation is always high leading into the first Group 1 of the season. A clash of the proven campaigners and the fresh faces. One of those fresh faces was hot favourite Crescetti after his awesome 3-year-old season. But the emergence of a new sprinting star took punters and pundits by surprise.
It's Group 1 time again, folks. Another season of Group 1 racing starts right here, right now at the Bay. Set, ready and racing in the Tarzino, and Geriatrics was slow to go. He's 3 lengths behind them. Panchira goes back early and is to Whitetack. Now one of the first out, Sacred Satono. Up on the outside, Crescetti. He's been ridden with intent and the favourite's going to take over. Fitters are about to swing for home in the Group 1. Crescetti the leader. Warren Kennedy clicks him up. He's a length in front. Bonnie Lass called upon. And then Farah Leone and Sacred Satono. Crescetti 2 lengths clear. Bonnie Lass. Farah Leone coming through. Sacred Satono, and here's Grail Seeker. Grail Seeker is mowing them down. Ranged up, took the lead, and Grail Seeker's going to win the Tarzino. And what a moment for Matt Cartwright's first Group 1. Grail Seeker beat Farah Leone and Sacred Satono. Oh, it's a bit of an upset of the Tarzino. There's big dividends all over the place.
Scotty, I know how much this one means to you. I saw the embrace with Lance out there. This is a great thrill, right?
Oh, it's just amazing when you've got owners that believe in the dream and believe in Wexford, believe in us, believe in our team. We sat back for this and hoped that she'd just come with one big run, and what a ride from Matt. Well, he's just on the crest of a wave today. Take young Matt here. First Group 1 race. Good on you, mate.
Good on Matt, just tell us how you're feeling right now.
Oh, look, I'm over the moon. To come over here so soon and just get a ride in the first Group 1 race, let alone win it, it's a big thrill. It's what I come over for, so I'm glad I could I'm speechless, to be honest, but I'd just like to thank the owners and the trainers for giving me the opportunity on her, and lucky I got the job done.
A really cool moment for Matt Cartwright with his first Group 1 win in the saddle. The second leg of the crown was moved from Hastings to Matamata due to track complications. This meant Group 1 racing on a Wednesday afternoon in the Waikato, and a Central District's visitor spoilt the party for locals.
Much anticipated Arrowfield stud plate. Let's bring it on. Gates open, they're off in the Arrowfield stud plate. One of the first away, Master Marco Farah Leone goes forward out deeper with Panchira. Pushing forward also Gosh Bowden and El Vencedor now moving through along the inside. Pearl of Alsace was next, followed by Matt Scott, and out deeper on the track, St. Bathans. Skew Whiff will settle back midfield, then a length away, One Bold Cat, 2 lengths away, Hi-Yo Sass Bomb. Mully Stone as well back with Lightning Jack, and last of all is Multime. Now El Vencedor from St. Bathans, a length away, Panchira. Skew Whiff inching closer to them as they come to the corner. Then came Gosh Bowden around the outside. Hi-Yo Sass Bomb, Pearl of Alsace is 18 for home. And behind them now Matt Scott, and then Multime. 2:50 to go. Skew Whiff burst to the lead from Panchira. Running on, then we've got him behind these was Mully Stone out of the pack. Further back Multime, Lightning Jack out wide. Skew Whiff in front. Here comes One Bold Cat. One Bold Cat going out after Skew Whiff, and One Bold Cat has got the win in the Group 1. Second, Skew Whiff. Third will be Matt Scott. What a run. Another huge run from Lightning Jack out wide, and then Multime.
Skew Whiff went for home, and things looked very good about here when Skew Whiff went for home. One Bold Cat out of the pack, picks up the Group 1, placed in a Herbie Dyke, right on track for the Livermore. Well done to Robbie Patterson and Ryan Elliott.
There's lots of well wishes around you, including your man Eddie Burke. What does this one mean?
No, it's all like Eddie puts massive amount in the business, you know, and they were only getting ready for the Livermore. So, geez, where he'd come from, and he dug in. Like, he's a serious horse. Like, he's been ridden off. A few of the scribes call him a bit of a B grader, but he's not a B grader. He's a good horse.
Group 1, number 5, is it?
Yeah, it might be Group 1 5. It's good to get a Group 1 this early in this season. So, yeah, I could see him travelling around this top, and Ryan rode him beautiful. Like, they sort of spread, and he just popped through, and he didn't look like he was going to get there. Like, it was a good effort to get over top of them, really.
Te Rapa was the new home for this season's Livermore Classic. And standing in the way of One Bold Cat's Group 1 double was a mare in the famous Cambridge stud colours who lit up the Te Rapa turf.
Let's bring it on. Gates open in the Livermore Classic. Green Luck was first away, no compromise, began quickly with Dionysus, and right there El Vencedor. JBJ works forward as well, and from the deep comes Master Marco. They'd be followed out by Campionessa. She's going to settle in the first half dozen, the favourite. Then Pearl of Alsace, One Bold Cat gets onto the back of Campionessa. Snazzy Tabby from her wide gate. He's worked her across to be one off the rail, Kennedy. On the inside is Hi-Yo Sass Bomb, and then followed round next by Prince Albie. Further back is Mully's Don with Multime, Bellardo Boy, and Lightning Jack is last. 700 metres to go. Has been a tactically run affair, and Pearl of Alsace, after being caught 3 wide, has gone forward to attack El Vencedor in front. 2 lengths away, Green Luck, and then came JBJ, followed round by Master Marco. Campionessa gets her chance. She's only 4 lengths off the leaders, been tracked throughout by One Bold Cat. Snazzy Tabby follows the 2 of them, then followed by Dionysus as they swing for home. Further back in the field, no compromise. 300 metres to go. Pearl of Alsace the leader. Here comes the big guns. Campionessa, Snazzy Tabby down the outsides warming up. Then came El Vencedor. Snazzy Tabby went to the lead. Campionessa's been asked again. Pearl of Alsace still there, but Snazzy Tabby, no compromise, arriving late with Hi-Yo Sass Bomb. Shut the gate. Snazzy Tabby, a Group 1 winner. Brilliant winner of the Livermore. Second, Hi-Yo Sass Bomb. Third, we've got no compromise.
Snazzy Tabby, she's got the Group 1 victory. Aidan, you've got Graham Richardson.
You've got reason to be extremely satisfied. How are you feeling right now?
Oh, I tell you what, it's massive thrill. You know, it's to do it this time of the year with a mare like that. I'm just chuffed for the horse. Obviously, she's very, very good, and she'll get better. Chuffed for the owners, the staff. You know, Rogan Josh. You know, and. All of the staff at home, and just it's an amazing feeling, as you know.
How big a thrill is that?
It is the biggest thrill ever, and to be able to just watch her, and the finish was something spectacular.
And we know you guys are students of this game. A weight for age win at Te Rapa in this quality of race. Brendan, how much does this mean?
Oh, it's fantastic because we've got another Group 1 mare coming to the farm. But I mean, you need a bit of luck in this game, and we certainly had it with the race moving from Hawke's Bay to here, which is some people's bad luck. Our good luck, because our horse loves this track. 4 starts now for 4 wins, so our lucky day.
How about that one, Warren?
Oh, that was pretty special. Yeah, she had to step up to weight for age, and didn't she though? She quick and really smart. I managed to get a beautiful spot. I saw Campionessa, One Bold Cat. I was right behind them, so I get a beautiful tail into the race, and yeah, it happened like that. And when I asked her to quicken, that electrifying turn of foot, she just produced it today, and she just put them to bed from the 400 to the 200. It was race over.
It was early in the season, but no doubt one of the standout performances by Snazzy Tabby in the Livermore Classic. A week-long celebration of racing in Christchurch kicked off at Riccarton with the New Zealand 2000 Guineas. All eyes were on flashy colt Savagely, who brought impeccable form into the race, and a golden opportunity for trainer Pam Gerard to finally get her hands on the trophy.
First Group 1 of the week. Racing from the 1600, and when Stars Align missed it half a stride, Savagely is going to roll forward at the start with So Naive. Settling just off those as he's loose and along the inside, and there's a clump of them there. Kiwi Skyhawk one off the rail, and when Stars Align now jostles forward to third on the outside, and Love Poem burrows through to fourth in the centre. 2 lengths away to He's Lucid, racing underneath of Kiwi Skyhawk, and then Customised, and outside of it is Domain Ace. They have 800 metres to go, and the leader is So Naive, out by a half a length on When Stars Align. Savagely, Love Poem poised to bounce. Then came He's Lucid from Kiwi Skyhawk, Domain Ace and Customised last. Sprat got the favourite out of the pocket. Savagely comes after So Naive. Love Poem onto the scene outside of the pair. Then He's Lucid and Kiwi Skyhawk. Savagely cruised up to So Naive. Love Poem a half a length off Savagely. Savagely has gone to the lead at the 300. Love Poem won't go away though. Domain Ace is running on wider. It's Savagely a length and a half clear from Love Poem, and then Domain Ace. Savagely at the 100 metres, 2 or 3 lengths in front of Love Poem. Then came Domain Ace, but he's all spirit and speed. Savagely a spectacular Guineas win by 3 lengths at the line, beat Love Poem, Domain Ace. And the elusive 2,000 guineas for Pam Gerard is now a reality. Savagely takes our feature.
You can see the emotion for her. This is in her own name, not in partnership with Mike Moroney. A huge moment for her, and the pressure, even though she didn't show it, was no doubt huge in the build-up.
Deep sigh there from your Pam. Job done.
Yeah, he's been brilliant. I have to admit I wasn't worried about it till about 10 minutes before, and then you sort of start thinking, have I done it all right? But look, Sam's riding like a demon today. She was very confident. Really happy with the job the boys have done. They couldn't have done any more. The horse is just a really good little horse that's gone from strength to strength, so it's probably easy in the end, but never an easy watch. Run second a few times, but yeah, it was amazing, you know, hometown, and yeah, just it's fantastic.
Obviously the Ballymore team been a massive part of your life, but now it's P. Gerard in the book.
It's a bit lonely without Mike there, but honestly he's still very heavily involved, and I'm not doing it on my own, I'm doing it with all Ballymore.
Just about went to the perfect notebook there.
Yeah, pretty much. When they sort of thought we were going to lead, and then they went, and he just come back to me so nicely and cruised along. Got to about the 800 and I sort of thought I was a little bit flat for a minute, but as soon as I dug him up, I had plenty of horse left, and no, they loomed up to us, but he's just got an amazing turn of foot, and he just kicked away and was too good.
A really special moment for South Island-born Jared to return home and pick up a first Group 1 as a solo trainer. The fillies got their chance to shine on the final day of Cup Week, and the question on everyone's lips, will Alabama Lass run the distance? Matt Cross has the answer for us.
Racing now, 1,000 guineas underway. Kitty Flash, Love Poem, the first two out. Alabama Lass bounced out beautifully, joins those from Sexy and I Mow It and Canelo. Midfield captured by Love, finds a good rhythm early from Coste. Outside of it then is Moving Out. They're followed by Rosiah, who's 3 wide. Well back is Closh, and then came Sky Max. Favourite found the lead. Moving Out off the rail here is Alabama Lass. Comes to the centre. On the outside, Kitty Flash a length away. Love Poem tracking Alabama Lass. Sexy and I Mow It runs on, and then came Canelo. Rosiah brought to the outside, captured by Love, picking up ground. Alabama Lass the leader. Canelo wide out, getting shot out of it. Kitty Flash captured by Love, coming after Alabama Lass. Love Poem on the outside. Alabama Lass, she's getting tired, but she's holding from captured by Love, and Love Poem captured by Love's now gone to the lead at the 100 from Alabama Lass and Moving Out, but it's going to be Tiako again. Captured by Love, wins the 1,000 guineas from Alabama Lass. Moving Out, fourth across Love Poem, and then came Canelo.
Well done to you, Sam. Outstanding performance from this filly.
Yeah, a massive effort. It hasn't been the ideal preparation, honestly. Me and Mark seem to be pulling all the wrong reins. We're sort of beaten fair and square first up, and then we went to Hawke's Bay, they called the races off. Went to Meta, we blew the start. Went to Tarapa, they called the races off, and then we went to Tiara, and it rained on the day. So fair play to her. She took a really good filly to win today on the preparation she's had. Obviously a fantastic ride by Josh. We didn't really give him too many instructions, so we just sort of said, get her relaxed and breathing and into a nice rhythm, and you'll work it out. And just a massive thank you to the team at home.
A first New Zealand Group 1 for Josh Parr.
Yeah, it is, and a dozen in his career. This is what you came for.
Yeah, most definitely. A Group 1 victory in New Zealand, I feel great. I'm so excited.
Yeah, look, she was outstanding in the end. In the Tiakau colours, I know that gave you a lot of confidence going into it, but to grab a Group 1's pretty special.
Oh, it certainly is, and I was given great confidence by Reece, Sam, Mark. The Tiakau team have been great to me in the past, and as I said, I'm really glad to get this today, and hopefully this is the start of many more.
The smiling Aussie Josh Parr jetting in to pick up one of our classics in Cup Week. The day belonged to Te Akau Racing, only a matter of hours later taking out the time-honoured New Zealand Cup.
Martin Collins, New Zealand Cup, they come down before us. Just Charlie the leader, but he won't settle. He's out by 3/4. Prince Albie, Mezzabine to third, then Transit. Canny Rock's been left out on a limb and he's keen as well. 3 wide around Sporting Chance. They have 900 metres to go in the New Zealand Cup and it's led up by Just Charlie. By 3/4 on Canny Rock and Prince Albie, then Transit, Mezzabine. Noble Knight sneaking runs along the inside from Lost Cause. Starting to work into it now is LJ along the inside of Sporting Chance. They're followed by Beavertown Boy, who's coming wider with Mayor of Norwood, so they swing and go in the cup. Noble Knight burst through underneath of Just Charlie. Coming wide, Mezzabine from Canny Rock. Beavertown Boy 3 lengths away, then came LJ, who's getting a gap. It is Just Charlie. Mezzabine in the deep going to it. Beavertown Boy tracking her into the race. Getting through Canny Rock from Prince Albie. Lost Cause making a run as well. It might be Mezzabine narrowly. Beavertown Boy leveling up the outside. Then came Canny Rock, who's been super brave. It's Mezzabine in front. She's a length clear from Beavertown Boy. It's Mezzabine. Mezzabine wins the New Zealand Cup, getting away at the finish. Mezzabine beats home Beavertown Boy. What about the run of Canny Rock? Oh my goodness. He's run third.
Another feature race for Team Burgess and Walker.
Yeah, it's been a terrific day for the Te Akau team, and well, she's always been a quality mare. We know she was Group 1 place in the Oaks, but to come out and win this cup will be a big thrill.
Oh, massive. Obviously, one of the iconic races of New Zealand racing. To have the name on the trophy's a massive thrill for not only myself, but the whole team. A fantastic ride, obviously, to get 1-1 from the barrier. She just went to sleep, and she was very strong late, so a fantastic win by the fair play.
The final day of a racing marathon down south, and the crowd were absolutely loving it. Our summer of feature racing kicked off at Trentham with the TAB Mufasa Classic. Le Creek was sent out a short-priced favourite, and from her wide barrier, Michael McNabb parked her in the perfect position in the run.
The TAB Mufasa Classic, we're ready, set, gates are back, they're away, El Vencedor missed it. He was last out of the gates and going back as well as Matt Scott. Town Crier out fast, she'll take up her customary role early. Perfect scenario, and she's quickly onto the scene, La Creek. She's up on the outside and about to stride up outside the leader. It is El Vencedor now whipping off and around them, quickly recovered. Full it on the inside, he's a doozy, a length and a half. Puntura, who's over racing around one bowl cab, Pearl of Alsace. Town Cry, the leader, about to straighten it up. She's caught upon now, she's a length. Here's La Creek though, ambling up at the centre of the track. Further back of the field, perfect scenario, but La Creek let loose at the 250. She took the lead from perfect scenario. Ladies Man is coming with a big run. Here comes Ladies Man coming after La Creek. It's La Creek. Ladies Man is rocketing home. 99 Group 1 wins for Opie Bosson, and Ladies Man takes the TAB Mufasa Classic. Beat La Creek, perfect scenario third.
He certainly put the riding on the wall last start. Unlucky at Tauranga. The blinkers went on again. The team have used the blinkers to success with this horse previously, and he's certainly been very good in the finish, running down what is a very good mare in La Creek.
You wanted a 10, you probably got it.
10 and a half, that one.
Like you travelled nicely, and it was just a matter of getting off and getting out into open space.
Yeah, Opie's just so silky, mate. When you've got him on in a Group 1, a lot of my Group 1's Opie and Macca and the boys have been on lead. You need a good rider.
He's a bit of a marvellous horse, winning at a mile when he's probably more proficient a little bit further.
Well, he's a mile and a half horse, but he's just a proper horse, Kevin.
But you get the O'Leary colours on at the present moment and you're generally getting a check.
They're flying, mate, and they're great owners, and the Stanleys, they're great people, so I'm thrilled for everyone.
Group 1 win, 99 for Opie Bossom, and he's with Bevan now.
Michael McNabb probably pulled off a 10 out of 10, but you got a 10 and a half from Ellen.
Yeah, he's an amazing trainer, and the blinkers going on today was ideal, and to credit to Michael's horse, she kicked the in when I got to her, so I thought I was going to go past her quite easy, so it was a really tough battle.
Ladies Man and Le Creek squared off again on Boxing Day in the Zabeel Classic at Ellerslie. This time there was a mare that had already turned heads this season, primed to double down on her Group 1 tally.
Let's bring it on. Gates open in the Cambridge Stud Zabeel Classic. First away, Skyman out wide, going forward, El Vencedor, Campionessa right in the party in the early stages, followed out by Dionysus, then La Creek. Length and a half away, Matt Scott is next, followed on the outside by Snazzy Tabby, Meaningful Star. Hi-Yo Sassbomb caught out in the cheap seats wide. Well back is Ladies Man, and last of all, Bella Waters. Down the side they come in the Group 1. At the 700 metres, El Vencedor led by a half length here from Skyman. Hi-Yo Sassbomb, Campionessa, La Creek is next, followed by Dionysus. Ladies Man about to get on her bike. Snazzy Tabby has been ridden patiently here, is still 6 lengths off the leaders. Homeward bound, 300 metres to go. El Vencedor got away by 2 from Campionessa. Now Snazzy Tabby out into the clear with La Creek. Ladies Man down the outside. El Vencedor still in front at the 200. Coming after it now, Snazzy Tabby with La Creek. It's El Vencedor. Snazzy Tabby ranged up. La Creek coming with it. Snazzy Tabby and La Creek the mares. La Creek kicked on the inside and made it very interesting right on the line. La Creek and Snazzy Tabby, and another great finish. El Vencedor third, fourth over. I think Ladies Man, then Dionysus, Matt Scott. It looks as though Cambridge Stud giveth and Cambridge Stud taketh with Snazzy Tabby in the Cambridge Stud Zabeel Classic.
What a race, what a horse race. These two great mares going head to head. La Creek and Snazzy Tabby, head up, head down, right to the wire.
Richie, you've just won the Zabeel Classic for the 3rd time in 4 years. How special is that?
I thought you got rolled, you know. It's we run down the back way because you couldn't get through the front, and we were sure we'd run second. But and everybody's slapping on your back saying, well done. I'm quite superstitious of things like that, but gosh, she's a good horse, isn't she?
Yeah, what does it say about her, that ability to really fight and dig in when it mattered most?
Well, it's a strong field, and, you know, she just beat a very, very good horse. 2 of the better mares in the country, so over the moon.
First of all, did you think you'd got the nod?
On the line, I thought I had it, you know. La Creek, I must give credit to her, was super brave. She rallied back at me. I sort of had a neck on her in the last 100 and she rallied back at me. But yeah, this filly also showed a lot of bravery and stuck her head out. And yeah, look, obviously we were worried about the pace they did. They did end up crawling. I got on the back of La Creek, which I really wanted to do. I thought Nab would give me a nice pull through. And, you know, just circumstances of the race. If they went quicker, she wins easier. I just had to press her. When they did go for it at the 500, I had to ask her to run there, and she gave me that good kick. And I got about a half length on La Creek, and then she just became sort of one pace to me because that's what she does over the ground. But it was a fantastic win. Full credit to both horses. It was. You don't want to go down on a $1.80 favourite, and you don't want it to be that close either. You want it to be easy, but look, we're all here for the spectacle. It was a great fight, and I'm just really proud of her that she got on top.
An agonising wait for the photo to confirm Snazzy Tabby had got there. No doubt a special win for the Cambridge Stud team in a race named in honour of Zabeel. From one mare at the peak of her powers to another, this year's Telegraph was an open betting contest, punters struggling to marry up the differing form lines. As the field made the dash for home, memories of the Tarzino Trophy came flooding back as Kevin Stott pushed the go button on Grailseeker.
It's Group 1 time. TAB Telegraph and they're racing. And Idyllic jumped away okay. Whitehack off the inside, neutral away, but it's Idyllic showing speed along with Bonnie Lass and Sacred Satono right there. Luberon followed by Skewiff and Whitehack and then Navigator. Platinum Attack is back with Grailseeker. And last of all, as they settle down, is Mercurial. So with a wing on every hoof, Idyllic sets them up at the Telegraph and she's away by 3. Second of the race, Sacred Satono. Third on the inside, Body Lass, followed by Skewiff, Whitehack, a little wider out as Luberon, exposed out 3 and 4 wider than Navigator as they work across the junction onto the course proper. Well back, Grailseeker, over on the outside, Platinum Attack coming wide, and so is Mercurial. Nowhere to hide in the Group 1 TAB Telegraph as they go for home. Idyllic, Body Lass the inside, and Navigator, Sacred Satono. Here's Grailseeker. She's starting to wind up from the back of the field with a really good run. Grailseeker moved up, took the lead from Sacred Satono, but it's another Group 1 to the Wexford Star. Grailseeker waltzes away to win the TAB Telegraph. Photo second, Sacred Satono and Navigator.
There's been a big plan, you know. Lance and myself we looked at 3 months ago of how we're going to get to here, to Te Rapa, and hopefully to Australia, and galloping between races last week at Rotorua. The week before that she was trialling at Matamata. The week before that she was walking around a birdcage at Ellerslie, and you know, to get her to these places. So when she arrived today, we thought she was bang on, so massive.
Man, you're on a jet today.
Yeah, she was pretty electric. Kind of push button stuff for me on top. We went a nice enough gallop, I thought. Listen, we know she kind of stays further than this, and she actually really liked the ground today. The team at home obviously had her spot on. I tried her the other day and she felt really good, and yeah, no, you know, credit to the horse. She's obviously very good, and yeah, push button stuff for me.
Patience paid off for Wexford with Grail Seeker and a first New Zealand Group 1 for English jockey Kevin Stott. A big field assembled for the famous Thorndon Mile a week later. It was an even field, and in the final furlong it was anybody's race. But Sam Spratt timed her run on Provence to perfection.
15 horses, there are 15 sets of connections, 15 jockeys with a chance at Group 1 glory here. Harcourt's Thorndon Mile, set to go from the 1600 metres, ready and racing in the Thorndon, sharp and smart with slow. He was the last out. Moultine goes back with He's a Doozy, and also Pearl of Alsace. Carly Alfarasha was quickly at his stride and is going to come out in front here. Town Crier moving up quickly. Calico Puntura. Provence the inside, and then Maratiri Molly. They thunder up to the home turn. The Group 1 Harcourt's Thorndon Mile. Town Crier about to come for home. Maratiri Molly ridden along. Carly Alfarasha, and then came Calico. Moultine wider out. Marley Stonga presents with its run. Well in the straight here and there across the track, and here's Calico. Calico Provence, the inside. Carly Alfarasha, a wider as Marley Ston. Provence sprinted quickly. Spratt up on the outside. Carly Alfarasha, the inside. Town Crier trying to kick back. Carly Alfarasha and Provence on a head bobber. Provence has won it. Provence will take the Thorndon to beat Carly Alfarasha. Right there was Town Crier, Marley Stone, Moultine, followed by Agon, Maratiri Molly.
What a day for Stephen, beautifully placed, but also a big group of owners. What's that like listening to them cheer this horse home?
Oh, massive group of owners, and that's what it's about, isn't it? You hear them in the stands, and to do it in Tony Ryder's colours. Milan Park, he puts so much into the industry. He's bred her. She'll eventually join his broodmare band, and when you have success for those people that put so much in, it's it adds to it. We've had a great day for some great owners, and Tony and Brent and Wendy as part of social racing are part of it too. So amazing win and bloody thrilled.
Managed to get off, one off the rail and got a drag into it beautifully, and when I got there I thought I was going to get easy, but then they were coming at us, that's for sure. But top hair of the horse, she really guts it out.
This is some sort of day. How special is this for you, Sam?
Yeah, obviously, it's usually, really good. I sort of knew I had 3 decent rides in the, 3 of the big races, so it was good that it all panned out right.
Yep, and so close to home too, though, Josh.
Indeed, it's a couple of K down the road.
There it is, well done to you.
I think I went for a bolt round this track on my pony even.
Oh, there you go.
The final feature for the Trentham Carnival was the Wellington Cup, a race steeped in history. Although most thought the Kira Ma Raider interpretation would be too good in this year's 2-mile test, it was Wolfgang who orchestrated the win to the cheers of the Wellington crowd.
Set to go, and they're racing in the Cup, and Trav absolutely dead set walked out. He was 15 lengths behind them, Trav. He completely blew it. Wolfgang was pretty slow and going back as well, Beaver Town Boy and also Celtic Echo. SVR ridden for speed, came out in front early. Nom de Plume right there, Nereus and Apache Ann up on the inside. A crowd just behind them is RB, Testify Me and Zachary. Followed them by Nest Egg as they sort themselves out along the chute. Through the back of the field is back over on the outside in My Shadow. Race favourite and top weight interpretation will settle down in the back half of the field. Wolfgang, Beavertown Boy, well back Celtic Echo. And last of all, after that very slow start, Trav. So they pick it up now, running towards the home turn in the New Zealand campus of innovation and sport. Wellington Cup, and it's RB the leader, and he really picks it up. He's a length and a half on Testify Me. Third of the race now, Nereus. The inside SVR. Further back, Crouch, Testify Me coming through. Interpretation, and down the outer Trav, they're across the track. 350 metres to go, and here's Wolfgang. Wolfgang exploded. Wolfgang Crouch, and third was Nest Egg, followed by Trav. Beavertown Boy, Interpretation RB, Testify Me, Celtic Echo, Nereus, Featherback, and My Shadow, Zachary SVR.
Sean, how special is this?
Oh, it's unreal. I kind of had a little tear up there, but I wasn't able to ride a 50 time to meet a race, and lucky enough I've been able to train one, so it's unreal.
And to do it with mum and dad and the ownership, what about that part of it?
It is, yeah, and mum and dad train the stallion, and they produce Wolfgang, and he's not bred to get over this sort of distance, but it just shows he's a tough horse, and that's unreal.
Joe Doyle was pretty happy on the line. Let's hear from the winning jockey.
It's my second Wellington Cup, but like mum and dad are here today, all the way from Ireland, so fantastic to ride a big winner in front of them.
Did you give them a bit of a wave out?
Oh, I did of course. No, it was absolutely fantastic, a brilliant thrill.
What's it like coming back in front of a pretty vocal crowd out here at Trentham at the moment?
Look, it's fantastic. The crowds all year really for the summer racing period have been so good. We got lucky with the weather today. So fantastic to see so many people out. Lots of young people, and hopefully they want to get involved for next year.
A wonderful result for the Mackay family, winning with the son of one of their most successful horses, Puccini, wrapping up a hot summer of racing features. It's the biggest party in New Zealand racing. Each and every year it leaves us wanting more. The weather didn't quite play its part this year, but the action on and off the track made up for it. Our featured juvenile event is the Karaka Millions 2-year-old, a race that Te Akau have made their own over the past decade.
Good luck to all of the connections. This is it. Let's bring it on. Gates open and the 2-year-olds are off, and Vega for Luck began brilliantly. Hello Romeo goes forward, as does La Dorada, followed out by In the Air. Then came Daylight Robbery with Abacus, a length away. Next is Romanov. Followed back then now to Bravery Born. The favourites got back to be midfield on the inside with Belle Demande. With those also is Too Sweet. She's well back in the last third of the field. With her as well as Sierra Leone, Landlock, and then came Miss Ziggy, and last of all is Toretto. 700 metres to go, and there's only 8 lengths over the field, and it's Hello Romeo's made the lead. From on the inside of it is La Dorada, 1.5 away. In the Air came next, followed by Vega for Luck. Then followed round next on the outside by Abacus, looking to come into it. Wider out then we've got looking to run on Romanov. Now where are these favourites? They're a fair way off them. Too Sweet down the extreme outside, and to Bravery Born looking to warm up late. Down to the 250. La Dorada's in front. From right there also now we've got Hello Romeo getting out to Bravery Born. Vega for Luck. It's La Dorada in front for Craig Williams. Coming after it, Vega for Luck late, but it's another Te Akau victory. La Dorada wins the 2-year-old Karaka Millions. Second over Vega for Luck. I don't know who's run third. Miss Ziggy stormed home late. Right there also Abacus, Landlock. Flashing at them late. Hello Romeo was there, so too was Toretto, and also there as well was to Bravery Born. La Dorada's won it for Te Akau. They've done it again.
An incredible result for Craig Williams. Team Te Akau win number 8.
Sam, a Karaka Millions win. How's that one?
Yeah, it's honestly, it's hard to describe. It's been such a big build-up, and there's been so much happening, and we've been taking a bit of a blood nose here early on. So it's relief. It's I'm ecstatic. I'm so thrilled for everyone involved. It's a massive ownership group. She's not very big, but she's such a gutsy filly, and a massive thank you to the team at home as well as Dave for purchasing these horses. Extremely lucky to be in the position I'm in, and have the privilege of training these horses like this. It's a massive thrill on a night like this.
They didn't have to wait long to celebrate again, as the runner-up in last year's 2-year-old event, Damask Rose, got her revenge in the $1.5 million 3-year-old feature. Leading Australian jockey Blake Shin putting in work to secure the ride and delivered when it mattered most.
And the field set for the TAB Karaka Millions 3-year-old. Good luck to the connections. 1.5 million at stake. Ready. Gates open, they're off. To one of the best starts of the day, dealt with, and Balsan with the first 2 away. Romilly goes forward, as does Fun Never Sets. Right there also is Tuxedo, followed out next by Bourbon Proof. They'd be followed a length away by Billy Blinks, and then came Damas Rose, the favourite. Back on its inside, Kiwi Skyhawk, 2 lengths away then to Yordi. Settles back 4th last from He's Lucid, Prosegur, and last of all is Retro Star. And Fading Light inside the 1200 metres, spread out over 15 lengths, and it's dealt with Elizabeth and Romilly. They show the way by 2 from Valsan. Fun never sets. Right there is Tuxedo. 1 length away in the clear, Billy Blinks, followed round by Bourbon Proof. 2 lengths away then came Kiwi Skyhawk and Damask Rose. They were well back in the field here. Back and behind them, 2 lengths away, Who's Lucid, followed round by Yaldi. Pro Segur being ridden patiently by Craig Williams, back second last. And 3 lengths away last is Retro Star. The field for the TOB Karaka Millions 3-year-old. They come towards the 500 metres and it's dealt with. It shows the way by a neck from Romilly. 2 lengths away and behind them Fun Never Sets, followed round then by, as they are about to swing in, Tuxedo gets to the outside. Further away Billy Blinks and then came Damask Rose, looking to warm up also Bourbon Proof, down to the 250. It's dealt with over on the inside from Tuxedo. Here's Damask Rose starting to warm up, battling on also Bourbon Proof. Damask Rose for Tiako's coming out after them now. The filly ranged up. Damask Rose will take out the 3-year-old. Second over Tuxedo, third at the line was dealt with, and then we had Bourbon Proof in a photo with Kiwi Skyhawk.
She was brilliant 12 months ago, wasn't she, on this day when she finished into second position in the Karaka Million 2-year-old, and you just thought at that stage, boy, she could be a winner of the 3-year-old edition, and here she is winning for Blake Shin in 2025.
Blake's been working hard to get these horses going their best, and he picks up a valuable win with Damask Rose.
Yes, and goes one better than last year in the 2-year-old race, finishing second on her last year, and a winner today, Blake, and for a team that you are doing so much work with, Tiaka.
It's a big team effort, and this is what they do it for, to win these big races over here, and yeah, I'm just lucky and grateful for the opportunity.
Tell us how it unfolded, because on paper you drew wide, it looked like she was going to have to get a long way back, but you managed to find a nice spot.
Yeah, correct. Look, she jumped better than she did last time. She's had blinkers applied today, which I come over to New Zealand probably 2 weeks ago and jumped her out in them. I think the addition of blinkers just helped her race a bit more tractable and put her into the right spot where I wanted. So she stepped up to the mile today. Conditions with this rain, I think, really helped her, and yeah, I'm just really proud to be able to achieve this for Tiaka.
Congratulations, enjoy it.
Thank you.
No time to blink, the Railway was up next. The first time a Group 1 event has been held on this card, and it felt a fitting way to wrap things up. The weight of the punting nation was riding on speedy filly Alabama Lass in a crack field of sprinters over the Ellerslie 1200.
Nervous connections ahead of the Group 1 and final race of our evening. George Simon, to you for your final call and the Group 1.
These are our best sprinters here in New Zealand at the moment. They're set. Calls of hang on, hang on. Gates open, let's bring it on. They're off in the Sistema Railway. White tack drop to the tail of the field immediately. First away, Babylon Berlin from Alabama Lass, and moving forward, Luberon. Crescetti posies up just behind them for Mercurial, and then followed by Bonnie Lass. Platinum Attack is next with Master Fay, back third last. Captured by Love, and then Sacred Satano, and last is White Tack. 8 over the leaders, over the field, 800 metres to go, and it's Babylon Berlin the leader. Leads by a neck from Alabama Lass. Then out 3 wide on speed, Luberon. Crescetti poised in behind these for Mercurial. Then came Bonnie Lass. Further back in the field, Platinum Attack from Captured by Love, Master Fay, Sacred Satano, and White Tack is last, and he's 10 off the leaders. They turn for home, 450 to go, and it's Babylon Berlin. Alabama Lass, the 3-year-old filly, ranges up on the outside, 2 lengths away, Crescetti, then Luberon. Further back, Bonnie Lass, Captured by Love, warming up. Alabama Lass, Babylon Berlin, look at Crescetti coming out after them, then Luberon. Alabama Lass still in front, Crescetti's coming after it, coming with it, Luberon. It's Alabama Lass and Crescetti, they hit it. Crescetti right on the line from Alabama Lass.
Warren Kennedy at his brilliant best. One for the good guys. Daniel Narkley picks up success, as does the Walker Tata team. Crescetti gets the victory in the Group 1 Sistema Railway. And what a result for Connections. He was such a good 3-year-old, so dominant. It's great to see him back in winning form.
Danny, this is a special moment. Just tell us about it.
Unbelievable. I thought he was battling at the 200. He was grabbing the ground like he does when it's a wee bit wet. But he just tried and stuck his neck out. Absolutely fantastic. I was so confident. I'm not taking anything away from the winner at Trentham. I was so confident of winning the Telegraph. Friday night I went to bed happy. Saturday morning I woke up like this and disaster. But he come back and he's just... I've had the luxury this week of backing off him. He's just done so well, and he's just a super horse.
For you, Danny, just tell us how special this is personally.
Very special for me and Aaron and all the staff and everyone connected to the stable. Really, really good. It's a big thrill.
The link that you've had with Warren, for him to ride such a great race on this horse as well, what do you say?
Oh, just wonderful. You know, just so appreciative of Warren and all he's done. He's just a wonderful person. He, Barbara and the girls, they're just wonderful people. And he was just perfect. He set the rails off. We've drawn one. Not much we can do here, but, you know, the Wizard of Woz waves the wand and we're there.
It means the world. You know, everyone knows that Daniel was instrumental in getting me here. Christian and I have got a fantastic bond. With a good speed on, I was able to just sit off behind him and, geez, boy, did he attack that line. He wanted to win. The old Christian is back for sure.
Some of the best post-race scenes this season from the Crescetti team. The rain not dampening any spirits on Karaka Millions night. Legends Day at Te Rapa is a celebration of past and present greats of the turf. The BCD Group Sprint attracted a quality field with the likes of Grail Seeker, Savagly and a couple of Australians in Basusto and Here to Shock. The money was strong for the latter, with Nash Rawala jetting in for one ride and he made the most of it.
So once again, Group 1 time is upon us. Let's bring it on. Gates open, they're off. Savagely exploded from the gates to lead early. From Babylon, Berlin, Basusto's right there as well. Grail Seeker's up in the party today from Here to Shock, and then Luberon. Seamus settles midfield for Mercurial. White Tack back on the inside of Platinum Attack, Navigator, and 2 lengths away, Malt Time is last. Towards 1,000 metres they go, and taking over Babylon, Berlin, led by a length and a half from Here to Shock. Savagely into the box seat, followed by Mercurial. Grail Seeker, the favourite, is handy. Basusto is next on the inside midfield, followed by Luberon. Then came Platinum Attack, Navigator, White Tack back third last, followed by Seamus, and last of all Malt Time, 8 lengths off the leader. Down the side towards the 650, Babylon Berlin, led by 2 lengths from Here to Shock. Savagly right there, so is Mercurial. Grail Seeker the favourite, just in behind them, then followed round by Navigator. Basusto locked away on the inside as they swing for home from Luberon. Then Seamus, Malt Time, Platinum Attack and White Tack. 300 to go. Babylon Berlin the leader, tackled by Here to Shock. Savagly trying to get out of her pockets, doing so now. Then Basusto, further out is Grail Seeker, but it's Here to Shock. The Aussie burst away at the 100 metres. Oh, too good. Here to Shock, and Nash Rawala win the BCD Group Sprint second. Basusto, the run first and second. The Aussies third. I think Savagly in a photo with the late Stormy White Tack. Babylon Berlin came next, followed over then by Malt Time, then Grail Seeker, followed by Platinum Attack.
They came, they saw, they conquered. The Australian sprinters take home the Quinella here at Te Rapa in the BCD Group Sprint, and don't they do it with ease. Here to Shock, guided by Nash Rawala, gets up to victory for the Hayes team.
You've come over and taken the big one here on Sprint Day. What does that mean to you guys?
So special, just so proud of the team, everyone back home. Special shout out to Nora Luby, who's been travelling the horse. She's done such a terrific job. He presented so well on race day, and that was just a terrific ride by Nash.
Yeah. Were you happy with the way the race was panning out?
Definitely. Looking at the track shape of Te Rapa, it's my first time here, but with the big long run into the first corner, it was always going to be nice for Here to Shock to find a nice rhythm and get across when he could. So we got a little bit of cover early, and we were slightly overdoing it, but as the race got further on, he got more comfortable and gave a really good kick at the top of the straight.
I think it's been a 13-year drought for Australian trained horses. Nice to be able to do it with Here to Shock today too, right?
No, and can't thank New Zealand Racing enough. With the calendar programming and the prize money on offer, it's a no-brainer to come here, and yeah, we'll be coming back, and hopefully we can pinch another.
Coming over to New Zealand and picking up this Group 1, what does it mean to you, Nash?
Yeah, look, wrapped. It's you know, I've had success over here whenever I've came, and you know, I say once again, I didn't take this ride lightly. I sort of had a month off with a pretty bad shoulder injury, and just tried to do all the right things by that, and just thought it was a perfect horse to come over and kick off on, and you know, it just puts a smile on your face when they don't let you down.
The second of the Legends Day features was tipped upside down as Future's favourite Snazzy Tavi was withdrawn due to injury. El Vencedor, fresh off a huge win at Ellerslie 7 days prior, was in the zone.
Good luck to all the connections. We are set. First of our Group 1 features. Let's bring it on. Gates open. They're racing into Herbie Dyke Stakes. El Vencedor from Barrier 2 got the best of the start. Numerian been ridden positively in the early stages, so has Matt Scott. Then followed fourth on the inside, Lark Creek. She's going to get a lovely run from there. He's a Doozy was next, followed out by One Bold Cat. Then came Field of Gold, settling back Ladies Man was Sharp and Smart. And Whangai Hu was last of all by 3 lengths. 7 lengths over the field. And the Group 1 Herbie Dyke Stakes as they come towards a home turn. And it's Matt Scott eyeballed and headed now by El Vencedor. And he's off and gone, El Vencedor on the corner. 400 to go, he got away by 3 lengths. Lark Creek out after him, so is Numerian. And behind these then is Sharp and Smart. It's El Vencedor at the 250. 2 lengths clear from Lark Creek. Numerian, late run Ladies Man out wide, but it's the big EV. El Vencedor with 100 to go. Shut the gate. He's home in the Herbie Dyke Stakes. Brilliant winner, El Vencedor. Lark Creek second, third, Whangai Hu. Ladies Man fourth. Then Matt Scott, followed by Field of Gold, Numerian. Further back with One Bold Cat, with Sharp and Smart, and back with it was He's a Doozy.
We've got a Group 1 winning trainer standing by. It's Stephen Marsh with Aidan Rodley.
Stephen, he's done it, and in the manner that he's done it today, just tell us in your words, how does that one feel?
I don't usually get too animated during a race, but geez, I tell you, I went a bit mad at the 100. A lot of satisfaction, very proud of the horse. You know, we had a plan. We wanted to run him last Saturday, have him hard fit, ready to go. You know, for the owners, David and Mark, they've bred him. They were great supporters of us. It takes him well over $1 million now. He's finally just putting it all together. He takes a few runs in a campaign to come up, but geez, I tell you, once he hits his form, he's very hard to beat. And he's still got Ellerslie, his favourite track to go back to.
That's the vision we were looking for. Team Marsh celebrating victory with El Vencedor. And what about this style with which he did it? So dominant as he powered to victory.
I got to the 600 and my arms got a little bit tired, so I said, time to go, boy, we'll make them chase us, and the rest is history.
When he did go, he really quickened and put some lengths on them. What was that feeling like?
Yeah, it was incredible. It's hard to be that confident in a Group 1, but when he let down, you know, I said it on Boxing Day, they'd have to be good to catch me, and there was no snazzy tabby in the race today, so just incredible. Thanks to Stephen and the Price family for giving me the opportunity, and this is the whole reason why I come home to ride a big winner and knocked it off straight away.
10 years on from Rory's first Group 1 winner aboard Soriano in the same race. Unfortunately, injury prevented him from partnering with his mate El Vencedor in the Sport Nation Otaki Māori Classic, which was run at Ellerslie for the first time. Wiremu Pin, given the opportunity, and took it with both hands, guiding Big EV to another Group 1.
Welcome the team from the Otaki Māori Club here today. The Group 1 race here at Ellerslie for the first time. The Sport Nation Otaki Māori Wait for Age Classic. Now we're set. Let's bring it on. Gates open, they're off. Kali Alfarasha was first away from El Vencedor. Belclair has designs on the lead from her inside gate. Then followed by Mary Shannon, Malt Time, 2 lengths away. Conasana, handier than last start. Orchestral settles midfield, followed by Meaningful Star Jarthy, who's over racing fiercely, followed by Agon and Whiteack will drop to the tail of the field. Homeward bound in the Group 1, and Belclair got away by 2. Kali Alfarasha, Malt Time. El Vencedor's out into the clear. 2 lengths away then, Orchestral and Conasana. It's El Vencedor ranging up to Belclair, who's got a lot to offer on the inside. Kali Alfarasha in behind them. EV hit the lead at the 150. El Vencedor, he's got another Group 1 at Ellerslie, and he's bolted in. El Vencedor won it. Second over was Kali Alfarasha. Orchestral got going late. She stormed home to be in a photo with Conasana. Then Whiteack, EV, El Vencedor and Wiremu Pin take out the Sport Nation Otaki Māori Wait for Age Classic.
Oh, he's flying. He really is flying at the moment, El Vencedor, and it doesn't matter what distance it is. If it's 2,000 metres, 1,500 metres, or today at 1,600 metres, he is in career best form at the moment.
He just keeps raising the bar, this horse, Stephen, and another string to his bow today, settled in 5th. Was that part of the plan?
Just said to Wiremu, ride him where he's happy. You know, Belclair will go forward. If he wants to sit second, get him into a rhythm. Just ride him with confidence, ride him like he's the best horse, and get him where you want. And I thought he rode the horse beautiful. He didn't panic. I just see him just starting to travel around at the top of the straight. I thought, It looked like 2 starts ago to LSE. But yeah, he keeps raising the bar. He's a phenomenal horse. Just love him.
Just like a fine wine, isn't he? He's getting better with age.
Oh, like all of us getting better with age, isn't he? And very happy for Wiremu. You know, he's been helping us a lot in the stables. So really happy for him. It meant a lot to him on the line, and it meant a lot to us too.
I've been battling a bit the last 3 weeks, just not having much luck, and I'm just very grateful to Stephen, Dills, Mr. Friedman and Mr. Price for having me on this horse. Anyone could have won on him today. He's just a really good horse and made me look good, but yeah, it means the world, and I'm very happy.
Some rise to the top for El Vencedor, with the possibility of winning 3 Group 1s in the space of 4 weeks when he contests the Bone Crusher New Zealand Stakes on Champions Day. Yes, Champions Day, the most anticipated, most talked about race day in our sports history. A powerful reflection of how far we've come and how quickly. 4 Group 1 races, nearly 10 million in prize money, with the stage and the stars to match. The 2-year-olds have their first attempt at a Group 1 in the Sistema Stakes. High-priced yearling Return to Conquer was the horse on everyone's lips. Could he live up to the reputation?
Good luck to the connections. The first of our Group 1s, the Sistema Stakes for the 2-year-olds. Let's bring it on. Gates open in the Sistema. Lucy in the Sky was first to break the line from He Who Dares. Return to Conquer, Lollapalooza and From the Deep. Both going forward, Vega for Luck, and out widest of all, Corzon Park up in the party today. Back midfield is To Cap It All for Maricopa Falls, then Landlock. 2 lengths away, Taylor the Gypsy, and last of all is Miss Ziggy. They race to the 800 metres, and taking over Lucy in the Sky from Corzon Park. 2 lengths away, He Who Dares, followed on the outside by Vega for Luck. Back in 5th spot on the rails next, Lollapalooza the favourite. Return to Conquer in a nice spot, 6th one out, and then followed round next by To Cap It All, couldn't get in, 3 wide. Further back then is Landlock, Maricopa Falls, Taylor the Gypsy, and last of all is Miss Ziggy. The 2-year-olds head for home in the Group 1 Sistema Stakes. It's Lucy in the Sky, the leader, led a length and a half from He Who Dares. Return to Conquer out into the clears, looking to warm up. Vega for Luck, and behind them Lollapalooza. Out wide To Cap It All. It's Return to Conquer. The favourite strode to the leader, the 150. Landlock is running on, so too is To Cap It All. Return to Conquer in front. Landlock's going to get very close. You're real close at the line. But I think he's just got there. Return to Conquer in a photo with Landlock. Don't know where to look for third. We had either He Who Dares or out wide To Cap It All. Right there, Lollapalooza, Lucy in the Sky, Miss Ziggy. Oh, it's gone right to the wire. And the first of our Group 1s, the Sistema Stakes. And very close, but he'll get there, the favourite. He's a Group 1 winning colt. Return to Conquer, and Blake Shin and Tiako do it again. Landlock will be second. To Cap It All third. Taylor the Gypsy in 4th spot.
I think you can see on Sam Burgessen's face there the relief that the nod went his way, because they have a Group 1 winning colt in their midst, and of course an unbeaten Group 1 winning colt. A son of Snitzel, super expensive purchase, and well done to Team Tiaka.
Blake, congratulations. It showed a lot of pluck because it got pretty tight in the close there.
It did, yes. He's, the blinkers went on today to try and encourage the horse to put a field away. He gets there and thinks his job's done, but he rallied hard when the sort of second horse come to him. He's a very talented 2-year-old. He's unbeaten now. He's had a long prep. He's probably ready for a bit of a reset now. But to end the prep with a Group 1, it's pretty special in the hundreds for Tiako. It's great to be here today.
And what about for you to be aboard and be part of this milestone? How satisfying for you, Blake?
Look, it's really satisfying. I've built up a great relationship with David Ellis and the whole Tiako group. I've come over in recent months, put a bit of work in with the team, and that was a decision to come here. I rode Return to Conquer a few months ago, knew his ability before he had his first start, so to come here and win a Group 1, like I said, the hundreds for David Ellis. He's a master of buying horses, and yeah, I'm just privileged to be on board one of the better ones today.
A huge achievement for Tiako, as mentioned, 100 Group 1 wins since being established by David Ellis. Legato lined up as the shortest priced favourite on Champions Day in the Thoroughbred Breeders, but it was an underrated mare for trainer of the moment Stephen Marsh, who gave punters an uppercut.
Boys, this is such a stage at the moment. This grandstand is absolutely pumping. The occasion here, this is fitting of New Zealand's richest race day.
Legato's all the rage, $1.55. Let's bring it on. Gates open with the exception of Jaffe. It was a wonderful start. First away, 4 for Cindy's charging forward. Going with it also is Merchant Queen, Moving Melody out deeper. Right in behind them, Aquarello, Town Crier, the inside. Provence goes forward as well. 2 lengths away, favourite Legato. She'll settle midfield on the inside of Imprevu. A length away next, Kelly Cove from Jaffe looking to recover. Campioness is well back. Bell Clear is back second last, and last of all, Conosana. He's got off the rail on Legato. Has Ryan Elliott. She's starting to stride out after this leader, who's got a kick, Moving Melody. Legato's 2 lengths away but closing. And behind them, Campioness is running on. Out wide, Provence. Legato, she's all out at the 100. She's in front though. Coming after her now, we've got Jaffe storming home. Provence ranged up. And the favourites in serious strife here. Jaffe, Provence on the outside. They hit it. Oh, there's nothing in it. Nothing in it between either Provence or Jaffe. I don't think she likes Ellerslie, Legato. With all due respect to the opposition, she had her chance, but they were coming after her. Provence will get there for Stephen Marsh. Tony Ryder in the social racing Ellerslie winners circle. Syndicate Brent Cooper and the team.
Wow, what a running of the Group 1 Thoroughbred Breeders' Stakes. Incredible. You didn't know where to look in the closing stages. Legato and then late, Provence and Jaffe jumped on the scene, and Provence gets the nod. Well-deserved victory for Sam Spratt. She's having a great day.
Jeez, are you going to let anyone else win Group 1s in 2025?
Oh, it's a great feeling. I'll tell you, we've been saying for a while, just couldn't wait to get here today to the races. It's the greatest day ever. Awesome for New Zealand racing. We wanted to sort of step out on today, and you just hope you do, and that's fantastic. It's a great feeling. She's won 2 Group 1s this season. She's by Savabeel, beautifully bred. Hey, Milan Park, Tony Ryder, Brendan Wendy Cooper, massive syndicate of owners. It's just awesome, and our team at home, I mean, we've been pumped about this day for some time. I said we'll be able to quieten down a touch after this, and with the staff have just been amazing. It's been busy, it's been hard on them, and so rewarding though.
Went past the Legato and I thought, okay, we managed to go past there, we're a chance here, but Warren sort of bombed me at the end, and he actually went past the line and said, I got you, and so I sort of went from being excited to, but she's just so tough, so tough.
What is it about you in this race? I think there's 3 straight, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it must be. I think I've run around 4 or 5 times now, so maybe they should call it, what is it, Breeders, no, Sam Breeder Stakes.
Yeah, now we're talking.
A really cool link to the NZB Kiwi with Provence's full sister Damask Rose set to line up in New Zealand's first ever slot race later on. A small but intriguing field assembled in the Bone Crusher New Zealand Stakes. Could Big EV continue his incredible rise, or was it Le Creek's turn to get that elusive Group 1 this season? A mid-race move from Michael McNabb sets up one of the races of the year.
His hot favourite is El Vencedor. We're set. Let's bring it on. Orchestral walked out. She missed it by 2. Conversely, El Vencedor began nicely as anticipated, and he's going to stride to the lead at his leisure here. Second is La Creek for Meaningful Star, and then came Kali Alpha Rasha. Wolfgang slots across to be one off the rail. Followed out looking to keep it out there would have been Fongai Hu. Then came Midnight Blue, and after that tardy beginning, Orchestral is last. 2 lengths away then to Midnight Blue. Orchestral just the way the first half of the race has developed. It's going to make her task an enormous task here as they go towards 1,000 metres. She is 8 lengths off the leader now, who is Lark Creek. So someone's made a move finally. Michael McNabb on Lark Creek went to the front because El Vencedor was dead set jogging in front. So it's Lark Creek in a topsy-turvy race now, leads by 2. El Vencedor second, 2.5 away, Meaningful Star. Then came Kali Alpha Rasha, followed by Wolfgang. Further back then to Fongai Hu, and then Midnight Blue and Orchestral giving them 7 lengths head start as they come to the 650 in the Bone Crusher New Zealand Stakes. And it's Lark Creek the leader, leads a half length. EV is breathing down her neck on the outside. El Vencedor 2 lengths away. Kali Alpha Rasha travels up into the race, and then followed by Meaningful Star. Orchestral to the outside, 300 metres to come, and now taking over El Vencedor from on the inside. Lark Creek 2 lengths away. Kali Alpha Rasha, Meaningful Star, Orchestral. It's El Vencedor. Lark Creek is lifting off the deck. In behind them next is battling away is Kelly Alfarasha, El Vencedor and Lark Creek in a head bobber. El Vencedor just got there. EV wins the Bone Crusher New Zealand Stakes from Lark Creek, third over. There's photos here between either Kelly Alfarasha or Whangai Hu, then Orchestral.
What a horse race. What a terrific horse race down between these two horses right on the line. But he knows how to win at the moment. He knows how to put his big head down right on the line where it counts. It'll be El Vencedor beating home Lark Creek, Kelly Alfarasha and Whangai Hu will finish into fourth position. Wow, that was good.
Well, this is disbelief, but that was not only a great spectacle, what a race, but what a performance from your horse. How proud of you are.
Oh, I'm so proud. He's just amazing. I thought, again, we've been beaten on the line. You know, the mare, Lark Creek, was tough. She tried her hardest. It was a great spectacle. Yeah, I mean, what can I say? I'm a bit overwhelmed, to be honest. The last half an hour's probably been the best half an hour in racing you could ask for.
He's a horse that you can hear the reception for. Everyone loves him. What's it like sort of being, you know, the trainer of the current People's Champ?
Yeah, look, I've always sort of said when I've seen horses like this, I'd love one of them one day. And we've got one now, and you know, it's what we do it for, and it makes it a lot easier to get out of bed, and it's amazing. It's good to be on this side of the fence, and as I say, I'm really proud of the horse.
We've just seen such a showcase of the elite racing. While it went down to the wire, were you always confident that you were getting home?
No, I wasn't confident at all, actually. That's why you didn't see me jumping up Tahoe. But no, full credit to my horse. He's a champion. I wish them all the best in Hong Kong, and hats off to Nebba, Simon and Katrina. That's some training performance. That horse hasn't had a run in a month, and yeah, it made me nervous. So yeah, hats off to them.
You can hear that groundswell of support. You'd have heard it as he came back to scale, but what's he like to ride?
Oh, he's a real dude. He's really mellowed out in his older age, and he does conserve energy very well now. He drops the bit and relaxes, and you don't even have to ask him to go. He just picks the bridle up himself, and he knows where the winning post is. So no, he's a very good horse.
The action on the track was really living up to its Champions Day status. Another of our time-honoured staying features, the Auckland Cup, had representation from two of Australia's biggest stables, in Chris Waller and Kieran Maher. A big field over the 3,200 metres and another photo finish required.
Time-honoured race, the Barfoot and Thompson Auckland Cup. Once again, good luck to the connections. We're set 3,200 metres. Gates open in the Barfoot and Thompson Auckland Cup. Interpretation hopped away well from the inside. Sword and Stone is right there. Going forward also Blue Sky at Night. Now final return from the deep charges forward with Myla. So there's a few that are keen to get on speed here. Right there also is Son of Sun, followed round by Sailor Jack. And then came Khan Hunter. Let Flyers next, 2 lengths away. Now settling midfield, Sword and Stone. Alongside of it is Lost Cause. Between those two then came About Time. Interpretation, after beginning well, is now settled back a little worse than midfield on the rails. Then Nest Egg from RB. Blue Sky at Night is back in the field now, after also beginning well. Then Aftermath from the favourite Tajanus has only got 3 behind it in the early stages. They are Trust in You, I'm a Dirty Rascal and Trav. Homeward bound in the Barfoot and Thompson Auckland Cup, and it's now the leader on the inside. RB's made the lead. From on the outside, Nest Egg, and they're clear by 4. Where are the challengers? Running on, Blue Sky at Night with Son of Sun battling away. I'm a Dirty Rascal. RB's in front in the cup, led by 2 from Nest Egg. Running on, here's Trav storming home down the outside, and Tajanus is coming right through the centre. Trav, Tajanus, RB in Interpretation. Trav has got there for Masahashi Sumi from Tajanus, Interpretation and RB, who gave a wonderful sight. Trav, who was the biggest certainty beaten you've ever seen in a Wellington Cup at his last start. The son of El Manzoor, Raymond Connors and Masahashi Sumi, they've defied the favourite Tajanus.
Trained to the minute, no doubts about that. Gets home to a beautifully timed run to take out the Barfoot and Thompson Auckland Cup at Group 2 level.
You've won some big races here in the past, and now an Auckland Cup to the list. How does that one feel?
Yeah, no, really good, yeah. No, it's awesome to win a race like that on a day like this, yeah. Really proud.
Were you worried about just where you were in the running, especially the start you were giving the leaders at the top of the straight?
That's the way he races, so yeah, that's where I was expecting him to be, so I was just hoping he'd run home, and he did, so. just awesome to be here and be a part of today.
Massa enjoying the moment here of an Auckland Cup win. From where you were you confident that you could be in the finish?
I didn't think I was in the last in the first round, so I moved a bit, got a one spot in front, and then follow Bruska Knight. She's a tough mare, so I knew she's going to drag me into a right spot, and just very credit to the horse and trainer. I was just lucky.
What's it like coming back? The young fellas here, he just looked up to you and said, "Daddy," his daddy's just won an Auckland Cup.
Yeah, he's the reason I keep going, and those 6 weeks when I was injured, he gave me the best motivation. So yeah, just my wife and son's very nice.
Smiling Masahisa Sumi with a well-deserved feature win not long after returning from injury. It was time to make history in New Zealand thoroughbred racing, the richest 3-year-old race in the Southern Hemisphere, the inaugural NZB Kiwi.
Kia kaha, kia maia. May your horse be brave and strong. The NZB Kiwi, 3.5 million at stake. We're set to go. Let's make some history. Gates open to an absolutely perfect dispatch. First away, Perfumist is going to be the early leader. There's public attention from the wide gate. Evaporate. So the 3 Aussies are all on speed here. They'd be followed round next on the outside by going forward is Pivotal 10 as anticipated. Back in behind those first dance. A length and a half away, Checkmate, Seth Hito. Then came Adalio, followed by Penman as well back with Zermello. Well back also is Hanky Alpha. Followed round then by Sword After Domain Ace, and Damask Rose dropped to the tail of the field in the NZB Kiwi. 900 metres to go, and it's Perfumist the leader. Leads by a length and a half here from Pivotal 10. The Pride of the South is second. 2.5 away first dance, public attention. Adalio out 3 wide. Then Checkmate. Race favourite Evaporate between runners. Moving forward on the outside, Penman, followed by Seth Hito as they pack up coming to the corner. Domain Ace. Zermella's well back as well with Hanky Alpha, followed further back by Sword After. Damask Rose been ridden with one last run at them. Homeward bound in the NZB Kiwi, here they come, and the pacemaker, it's Perfumist clear by 2.5. Adalio's ranging up, in public attention, through on the inside. Damask Rose is getting the best rails run you've ever seen. Here's Evaporate down the outside, Perfumist running on empty. Damask Rose on the inside, Evaporate out wide, Checkmate through the centre. Damask Rose took the lead. Tiako, do it again with the greatest ride you've ever seen. Damask Rose won it second over. Was photos between Evaporate and Checkmate.
Didn't go round a horse. Damask Rose takes the top honours and does it decisively. The ear spin back, the fist pump from Blake Shin on the line. The first ever NZB Kiwi goes to Team Tiako with their star 3-year-old.
It was pretty surreal. I said to Mark when we saw it flop out the back, I said, oh geez, we'll have to be good from there. And fair play to Blake, he was very patient, and the filly was so gamed. When she shot through, we were all on our feet, and she's just gone the right way. She's just kept, every time we've asked her, she's just kept picking up and improving. You know, like we earmarked her for the slot race quite early, and so thankful it's come off.
Mark, to you, this is an investment. Obviously, you buy this slot to win this race like that. How about that?
Now, full credit to David Ellis. You know, he bought her for $200,000. Anyone could have afforded her. It's terrific. And the ownership group, she was the last yearling to sell that year, so it's going to be a long old night.
You were saying you were jumping up and down off your feet, but your co-trainer was there just eating some hot chips.
I don't know how he does it. Like, honestly, I was a bag of nerves the whole week. I couldn't handle it as well as he could. He's just so laid back. I suppose he's been there and done it, and I'm very lucky to have him by my side, sort of, the calming influence, I suppose.
It's really special to win the inaugural running of this Kiwi race, and just delighted to win for Tiako, the team. It's pretty special.
When you did ask her to quicken, what did she show you today?
An electric turn of foot, a real desire to savage the line, take the gap. Pressure was starting to encroach on top of her on the rail there, but she pinned her ears back. This was her target all prep, and just delighted. I'm thankful to David Ellis, his support, as as we know, he's a legend of the game, great selector of horses, and anytime you're on one of his horses, you got a lot of confidence.
When we had that slot auction last year, it was a given that Te Akau was going to buy a slot. To see it through to fruition now as the winner, that's been some journey, right?
Absolutely, and the best thing is, you know, Te Akau loves initiative. Anything that comes into New Zealand racing, or, you know, racing in general that we can be a part of, we'll always be a part of. I'm so proud to be a part of New Zealand racing on the Kiwi Day and to win this race alongside our 100th Group 1 today. Yeah, I think it's probably my best time on a racetrack, and I've won the Coca Million myself.
What a ride by Blake Shin and incredible post-race scenes. The team celebrating success in a history-making race. If that wasn't enough, we still had the trackside New Zealand Derby to come. The biggest question, will he do it?
Looking forward to this race, the last of our Group 1s on what has been an unbelievable race day. Will he do it? Will jump as the favourite. He goes forward now. We're set. Let's bring it on. Gates open in the trackside New Zealand Derby. One of the first away, Amazing Fluke. Kiwi Skyhawk began quickly, as did Bourbon Proof. Through on the inside, Harkonnen and Oceana Dreamer handy as well. Mustang Morgan out in the centre of the track from the deep Tuxedo. He's going forward here in the early stages. Now, will he do it? Is up near the leaders as well, as they jockey for positions coming down towards us at the judge with a lap to go. Back over on the outside is Grey Area, followed by the Doctor of Love will settle back midfield to rail. Then a linked away Casemiro from Ride from the Ashes. Further back is ATM from Interplanetary, then Don Pedro, and last of all, as they leave the straight now, is going to be Golden Century. The Derby field head out towards the 1700 metres, and the pacemaker Mustang Morgan from Tuxedo from his wide gate. They've put him in the race. They're moving forward on the outside, Amazing Fluke, and there's Grey Area, who many had anticipated would lead. It's taken nearly 600 metres to get anywhere near the lead. Now, will he do it? He's been put in the race today too by McD, and then followed 2 lengths away Oceana Dream. Then came the stablemates Kiwi Skyhawk and Bourbon Proof. The Avondale Guineas winner, the Doctor of Love, is back midfield on the rail, halfway through the trackside New Zealand Derby of 2025. Here they come from the back in a changing complexion to the Derby. Bourbon Proof, Kiwi Skyhawk are both on the improve. Right there also next as they come to the corner, or would have been Mustang Morgan on the inside, then Interplanetary. Further back ATM, Oceana Dream got the shuffle up, it looks to get into the clear. Homeward bound in the Derby, will he do it? Got away by 2 from Tuxedo. Then came Kiwi Skyhawk. Further back Bourbon Proof, the Doctor of Love is starting to emerge. Will he do it? Called upon. He's clear by 3 in the Derby. Look at Golden Century along the inside, the Doctor of Love. Further back Tuxedo. It's will he do it? Golden Century and battling away the Doctor of Love, but will he? Yes, he will. Will he do it? Wins the trackside New Zealand Derby. Second of the line photos between the Doctor of Love and Golden Century.
Will he do it? Powers away to the win. If you stuck with him, you were rewarded, weren't you? Because there was really no doubts about him taking out the New Zealand Derby as they turned for home.
They made sure of it today. They really did make sure that he was given his opportunity. They put him in the race. He kept on surging forward. He had no cover there at one stage. He was 3 wide for a fair part of the race, and he's just put it to them. That is an outstanding
great training
win.
effort by Sean and Emma.
Absolutely. To turn around a defeat of 5 lengths, but well off them in an Avondale Guineas 2 weeks ago. An outstanding turnaround. It went around $1.40 in the Avondale Guineas. It was $2 to win this race, and then they've been able to come here today and pick up the pieces and pick up the big bickies.
Sean, how much of a thrill is it?
Huge thrill for us. It's just massive for Emma and I. So it's sort of a dream come true, and just keep on shaking people's hands. There's so many owners here.
It's been a turbulent couple of weeks. Obviously, things went wrong in the Avondale Guineas, but everything went right today. It was such a positive ride from Mick.
Yeah. Well, Mick said that when we spoke to him beforehand, I wasn't expecting to be that positive, and he says, I'm just going to roll forward and ride like the best horse, and he was the best horse here.
Emma, just tell us what this means to you.
Well, obviously, when he went forward, I was like, maybe that's not it. But I did tell Mickey, I was like, ride him like an automatic, push cruise control, and just sit back and relax. So maybe that's what he did, but I don't know. But it was fantastic.
And to do it with Emma, to do it with the team, that makes it all the more special, right?
Yeah, it's great with Emma and my son, and everyone's involved. So it's a big team.
Harrison on the strapping lead, he's been there the whole time. Hamish McNeil, all your work as well.
All the track work. So it's a big team effort. Everyone knows these races are made from a team of people. Farriers, masseuses, everything. So it's all the team at home. So yeah, it's great.
I sort of only have one idea in my mind, and that was to get him going early and get him up there. And a couple of times I thought I might have been able to get in, but it was pretty ugly early until we got down the back and pressed on, and geez, it was tough. Like, that was a super effort.
To win a New Zealand derby, how special is that for you?
Oh yeah, absolutely special. My family, got lots of friends here, and yeah, it's awesome.
A first Group 1 for Sean and Emma Clotworthy after a dramatic fortnight leading into the race. An epic edition of our classic 3-year-old staying feature. The feature racing season came to a conclusion down at Trentham with back-to-back weekends. The New Zealand Oaks saw one of the shortest priced favourites of the Group 1 season line up in an eagerly awaited contest. All eyes were on one filly, with a near-perfect record, who seemed to be able to win from anywhere.
Like a Lucy, she's drawn one. Just holding them. The Oaks, we're set, gates back, they're racing. Jumped okay off the inside like a Lucy. Windsong was just about the best out. Sky Max will go forward early. Eye Candy and also Girl Talk is on the charge, followed by Island Life. So Like a Lucy is going to settle down just behind them and over on the fence. Wider out is Mid-Ocean from Piccolino Canelo. Further back of the field, Alaskan from Dubai Gold. This time Girl Thrilling. Second to last when they settle into stride is Maya Cabell. And the Southerner will settle down last, and that is Lady Diva. Like a Lucy, just bailed away behind them, the inside, waiting for the out to come. Around the outside, Dubai Gold. And then came Island Life. He's just trying to get her away from the inside. She's just momentarily held up. She's been in this spot before. Wider out of the track, Maya Cabell and then Canelo. The split comes now for Like a Lucy. Grills pushes the button, and she's coming through. Dubai Gold ranged up. Like a Lucy coming through on the inside, and then Sky Max. Like a Lucy coming at Dubai Gold and Maya Cabell. Like a Lucy, she hit the lead. Try to come back, Dubai Gold. Like a Lucy just in front. She's got a fight on her hands. Dubai Gold won't go away, but Like a Lucy, her Group 1 date with destiny takes the Oaks. Second over was Dubai Gold, was terrific. Third over on the outside, Maya Cabell, and wider out Thrilling. Then Piccolino, Sky Max, and the filly of the year is now $1 million girl. Like a Lucy takes the race we all wanted her to take.
It's just been a partnership that's been an absolute pleasure to watch. Both Robbie Patterson, Craig Grills and Like a Lucy. This is exactly how we wanted her season in New Zealand to end, and it's so great to have her deliver on the racetrack.
Robbie, how are you feeling now?
Oh, God, halfway up, oh, geez, I tell you, she's just a good horse, isn't she? Like, she's had a big season too, you know, and she's on the wrong part of the track, and geez, I just love the horse so much. Love the owners, Pete and Heather. I don't really know Aussie, but I've spoken to him on the phone. He just seems like a great bloke. He's all about the horse, just a lovely man. Yeah, Jesus.
She does love putting the pressure on you guys, getting herself into a pocket and making it hard. What's it like watching you go through those?
Oh, mate, I tell you, but I've got the right man on top. I've got my champion mate on top, and that makes it even more special for us. We just, Craig and I are a great team. On and off the pitch, we love our golf and our fishing and having a beer and whatnot, you know, and it goes a long way.
You've won some decent Group 1 races. Where does this one sit for you, Robbie?
Oh, this is the best. This is the best by a mile, to tell the truth. The Oaks is a great race, and I love the owners. They're great friends of ours, and my parents are here today, so it's pretty special.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, for it to all come off and get the job done, quite emotional actually, but she had to work a lot harder for it today, but just shows her sheer determined grit. I sort of gave her, probably had to use it a little bit more than I would have liked to from the barrier, but I'm glad I did, because it got very tight coming in here, and I ended up in a good spot, and I was just so lucky the run I got from about the 400. I literally had to come around, come back, and it's like the sea parting for Moses. So, and you know, the Moroni horse was in for a good fight, and I knew when I got to it, it wasn't going to be easy to get past it. But as I said, she's just so tough. To get another Group 1 for Robbie is just fantastic, because he's is probably my biggest supporter. So fantastic, and just the support I get from all trainers around the country and the owners. I'm just very lucky. I'm on a really good ride at the moment.
The weight finally off the shoulders of Robbie Patterson, An emotional win as what he called the best horse he'd ever trained, now heading overseas to join the Chris Waller team. That brings us to the final Group 1 of the season, the Sires Produce Stakes for 2-year-olds. Te Akau's Karaka Million winning Darling had been denied a chance of contesting the first Group 1 at Ellerslie earlier in the month, but made amends for that with a dazzling display.
This is it for the final time on this current thoroughbred racing season. Group 1, Courtesy Ford, Manawatu, Sires Produce Stakes. Ready, racing. Beginning brilliantly, Landlock off the inside. Pacific Breeze was just a little slow to go, and Born to be Royal is going back towards the tail end of the field as well, and getting back there, Shameless Star. The stablemate War Princess came out running. She's got to take it up early, over Too Sweet. So Awapudi Fillies 1 and 2. Third in the race, Landlock, and fourth on the outside is the favourite Lada Rada. She's in a great spot early, and the pace is right on there, burning in the sides. 5 lengths Vega for Luck, 4 lengths to Jana. Further back, Hostility, Pacific Breeze, Intention to Bravery Born, losing ground. Carl of the Gypsy, Shameless Star, and 2 lengths more to be Royal. The pace has been electric. Around the corner, McNabb lets her go. Lada Rada ranged up to take the lead over Too Sweet. Hostility coming after them, and then Kate Vega for Luck. Intention wider, but Lada Rada, she raced to the lead with 150 to go. She put up 2 lengths. Make it 3 now. Lada Rada is racing right away with the Sires. Hostility in a second, but it's all Lada Rada. Lada Rada for Te Akau. Second, Hostility for third. Either Tajana or the inside Landlock. And then Intention, she's run home well. Followed by Too Sweet. Further back, Vega for Lake Pacific Breeze.
Very good filly, and she showed her class today, didn't she, Mark?
Yeah, she's just so tough, and she's been up a while. She's had quite a long season, but Sam, the whole team have done a great job at just keeping her up for that long, and she had that setback, but we didn't panic, and no, it's great to see her get a Group 1. She's a very tough filly, and she's going to make a lovely 3-year-old as well.
Michael, I'm picking this means a lot. You've run second in Group 1 races on 6 occasions leading into today. To get across the line first, what does that one mean to you?
Yeah, it's good. It's a good feeling. It's been frustrating and sort of heartbreaking season. It's gone really well this season. It's just been those close seconds and big races and $1 million races that you need to be winning, and I haven't. So it's nice to win today.
What about this filly? How good is she?
She's a star, absolute star. It's not much of her, great ability and great heart. And just a great will to win. Thanks to all Te Akau, especially Dave. He knows how much he means to me, so to get across the line today for him special.
It's been a pleasure celebrating the elite performances from our 2024-25 Thoroughbred racing season. A huge congratulations to all that managed to taste success at racing's pinnacle.